Now, the Roundball Wrap on KEZI 9 News.
Well, the postseason is right around the corner. Nick Orsini's back. You're well rested. You're good to go.
Reese Brown called me rusty. I called myself well rested. You know,
Were you
R&R.
rusty on the golf course in Arizona?
First round, yes. Second round,
You told me you weren't even going to play very much.
My dad can probably confirm, but it probably took less than 45 minutes from the time I got off the airplane to the time I hit my first tee shot.
Roundball Wrap is back. Cameron Derby, Nick Orsini. You decided you had to come back to get ready for the chase to the playoffs. We got the Willamette girls, the number 3 team in the state, hosting Roseburg at the Wolverine Den in the first quarter. Bryn Smith, Bryn Smith things. Knocking down shots from behind the three-point line. Moments later, Izzy Harms. Yes, the same spot's working for both players. Willamette went on a 14-point first quarter run. Maddie Warburg take a turn from the same wing. Moments later, Sydney Muntefering sinks one from deep for Roseburg. Willamette wins big though, 82-33, the final from the Den. The Wolverines almost set up for a huge matchup with South Medford next week.
Roseburg boys making the trip to the Wolverine Den for a matchup with Willamette. Second quarter, the Wolverines are up by 10. Caden Garcia taking ankles and sinking threes extends the lead to 13. Final minute of the half, Owen Benty, money from the corner. Roseburg not going away. Micah Mendoza over 2 defenders, gets the foul. He'd make the free throw. Roseburg comes back to win in overtime, 67-63 over Willamette.
The Sheldon girls hosting a storm, a black tornado from North Medford. We start in the first quarter. Morgan Raleigh kicks out to Kinley. Pappas on the wing, 3-ball. The Irish on top early. The tornado, though, moving the ball. Mariah Lane knocks one down from the corner. Nice arc there. Raleigh to Pappas on the wing once again. She can't hit this one, but look who's there. Raleigh gets the putback. The Irish handle business at home. They get the win 43-30.
Down in Medford, Sheldon boys taking on the Black Tornado. North Medford starting off strong, opening on a 7-0 run. Would help with things like this from Houston Klug. He had 31 points on the night. Sheldon looking to respond. Rocco Graziano sinks to 3, but not enough. The final, North Medford 63, Sheldon 49.
South Eugene girls hosting Grants Pass over at the Purple Pit. Final minutes of the first half. Samantha Willett willing it in, banks it in. Lady Cavers up 9. Moments later, Rowan Davis. The inside bucket doing work down low, and then Brooklyn Wakefield. Brooke Anderson in the corner. Splish splash. Grants Pass too much for the Lady Axe. They get the win on the road, 61-38. All right, let's take a look at the 6A Southwest Conference. We got a mega matchup setting up next week. The game of the night, by the way, for Friday, the finale will be South Medford versus Willamette. If they both win a game on Tuesday, that could be for a share or the outright Southwest title.
Let's take a look at the boys standings. South Medford, a perfect 8-0, 14-6 overall. Roseburg right behind at 5-3. Grants Pass, South Eugene, Sheldon, North Medford, and Willamette round out that final of the 6A Southwest Conference. Cam?
Big one in South Albany, the Red Hawks hosting the Silverton Foxes. You got Kylie Brown with the steal on the inbound pass. Going up for the contested layup, Taylor Donaldson hesitates. Moments later for the pull-up, but the jumper is clean. Justina Samarikov knocked down the triple to extend the Foxes' lead to 6. And then Amelia Moss, look at the pass. Blocked by Donaldson, is there for the putback though, plus the foul. Brown working down low, another contested shot. Silverton holds off the Red Hawks. Final score, 52-48.
20 minutes earlier, a big matchup in the boys as well. South Albany, led by head coach Timmy Matuzak, taking on Silverton. Deshaun Gillum, a nice pass to Colin Cordell for the layup, and the Red Hawks score the first 2 points of the game, but Silverton responds. Tyler Polian, corner 3, cuts the lead down to just 1. 3-pointer from Kayla Bennett is good, and then moments later, a pull-up jumper from Rafi Alvarado. Back and forth this one would go. Coach Matuzak gets the win, 58-53.
Corvallis hosting the Lebanon Warriors. We start with girls action, skip to the third quarter. Nalia Wagger, fastball. Taylor Brasfield finishes with the layup, and then good ball movement here by the Warriors. Hazel Pepperling finishes off the glass for 2. The Spartans just too explosive. Marley Hammer spins, finishes with the left. The Spartans on a 6-game winning streak, a 66-35 victory. The Spartan boys won earlier in the night, a 54-49 win, a close one, but a win nonetheless.
Down the road, over at West Albany High School, the boys hosting Central. First quarter, fast start for number 44, Bryson Cashel. The up and under move for the big man for 2. And then it's Cohen Hansen playing up, was on the JV roster, working down low. Nice move off the glass. Same thing, but this time it's Owen Hopkins with the turnaround in transition, though. Aiden Metzger to Hopkins to Hansen, misses the shot, but Cashel is there for the nice tip in. West Albany wins a nail biter, 63-62.
The girls were a different story. They lost. That was a 66-50 finish over there. All right, the Springfield girls hosting the Ashland Grizzlies at the Miller Pavilion. Diamond Wright ready to roll. We start in the first quarter with Wright running, fakes out the D, and takes it herself. The Millers up big early. Moments later, Wynn Pistol kicks ahead to Kayla Hawkins, gets the nice bucket. Ashland's only down by 10. Diamond Wright, though, the sticky handles. This time she finds a cutting Kayla Morris. The Millers, what do you know, take care of business, 91-16. The Springfield boys also take care of business, 74-63. The final over the Grizzlies.
Let's head down to Central Point for a big 5A matchup. North Eugene taking on Crater. North Eugene still a perfect, undefeated record in conference play. Crater off to a hot start. Here we go in the fourth quarter. That's where things got interesting. Caden Gould got the pass down low. Here's Nate Biddle's brother, Kyle Biddle, for the response. But here we go, North Eugene, Jonas Spencer, he keeps things interesting, knocking down a corner 3, but that's not enough. The Comets upset the Highlanders. They take their first loss of league play, 64-56 the final.
The girls turn full court press, working to perfection for the Crater Comets, the number 1 team in the state. The sister duo Abigail to Sage Winslow, Sage with the finish, and then later on, Sage goes for 3. Shot doesn't fall, but Samantha Gish is there for the cleanup duty. Takes a while for the Highlanders to get a shot down, but Emily Hardworth hits the jumper from the stripe. The final, though, 67-32. Crater keeps rolling. Crescent Valley drops one on the road to Woodburn, 62-56. The final, Churchill gets a big win on the road, 65-56. Over Eagle Point.
Over to the girls, Crescent Valley takes down Woodburn 72-37. Crescent Valley now 11-8 on the season. Churchill gets the win over Eagle Point, 54-46, that final from the Lancer Dome. So here's some of those standings from the Midwestern League boys standings. So North Eugene finally loses a game. It's been a long time since they've lost a game, and now they set up an interesting matchup right there, 8-1, 7-2. Thurston, they didn't play today, right?
It feels like that North Eugene win streak dates all the way back to last season.
Well, they finished 4th, I believe, in the state last year. Obviously trying to do a little bit better. Let's switch over now to the Mid-Willamette Conference here. And here's North Eugene once again. I should say Woodburn, 12-1, West Albany 11-2, South Albany 10-3. So those 3 teams pretty much locked at where they are, with Silverton losing now at 8-5, and we work our way back down. We got CV down there.
Yeah, the Midwestern League standings for Crater. Crater, this is one of the best teams that I've ever seen in 5A girls basketball, and they get Springfield again, but a 9-0 perfect conference record, 19-1 overall. Springfield's still holding down that second place spot pretty nicely, though. 3 automatic playoff spots out of there, and North Eugene's holding on to that right now. The Mid-Willamette Conference, the girls' standings, Corvallis still up in first place, doing nice work, 12-1 in the league. Nick, you want to say something?
Yeah, they play Silverton. They already played them in Corvallis. Corvallis beat them. That rematch is in Silverton a week from tonight. A huge matchup there, assuming both teams win on Tuesday.
All right, when we come back, our game of the night from the 4A ranks, JC and Cottage Grove face off, plus a trip to the Billy Barn. Stick around, the Roundball Wrap. We'll be right back.
Roundball Wrap on KEZI 9 News is sponsored by Abby's Legendary Pizza and Eugene True Value.
Before there was a super game, there was a super giant pizza. For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
Are you serious about your health? Jump into a community of fun and fitness at Timber Hill Athletic Club. Upgrades throughout the club make it easy for you to get fit and stay fit. Your journey to health starts at Timber Hill Athletic Club in Corvallis.
True Value Hardware is here to restore, repair, and improve your number one investment, your home. Anything you need for home improvement or weekend repairs is here at your locally owned Eugene True Value Hardware. Come in today to stock up on those much-needed winter supplies, including antifreeze, heat de-icer, and warmers, and everything you need to winterize your home. Keep ahead of the cold this winter with the help of Eugene True Value Hardware. Behind every project is a true value.
Dear winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Toyota has 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's barbecue chicken pizza season at Abby's Legendary Pizza, baby. Featuring our flavorful pizza sauce and a 3-cheese blend, layered with BBQ sauce, chicken, and onions. Order your hot and fresh feast now at Abby's.com. A legendary pizza tradition.
Now, the Roundball Wrap on KEZI 9 News.
You know, before I left for Arizona, I was 2 shades lighter, and Junction City was hitting buzzer beaters.
Yeah, they didn't do that tonight. I asked Coach Bart Rothenberger, are there going to be any buzzer beaters tonight? He said, we really don't want to get into that position tonight. And, well, they certainly didn't. Number 3, Junction City taking on Cottage Grove. Game of the night, second quarter, Cole Kishin, football pass, Nick. Full court, Trevor Cooper misses the layup, but Caden Robertson was there to put it back, 17-15. Then Kevon Riley, the guy that made that buzzer beater, 16 points on the night, but he did some cool stuff passing the ball, man. Levi Walker, baseline floater counts. But Riley's first half production is what separated Junction City from Cottage Grove. The Tigers win with ease, tied with Marist atop the Sky M now. The girls came down to the wire, right? Shot here to take the lead, no good. Mariah Bailey with the go-ahead bucket. Final seconds, Lions free throws to seal it. Missed shot. Officials say this was deflected off of Cottage Grove. So JC has a shot. Down by 1. Inbound play drawn up for Kate Dixon, and she delivers. Junction City wins on the exclamation point and moves to 3rd in the Sky M.
Senior night over at the Billy Barn, Pleasant Hill hosting Elmira, one of my favorite venues in all of the Willamette Valley. Gavin English, this guy's pretty good. He takes it away from an Elmira defender, passes it to Buddy Landon. Melvin for the easy layup. Elmira put up a fight, though, thanks to a quick layup by Quentin Buckland. But unfortunately for Elmira, it was not enough. Matt Wynn alone in the corner. He'll make that 9 times, 10 times out of 10. It didn't matter. This final score, 68-49. Staying in the Billy Barn, it was the girls' turn to see if they could complete the sweep against Elmira. Off a long pass, Carson Stapleton takes it down inside to Claire Crawford. Crawford had herself a night against the Falcons. It was a tough second half for Elmira. They were unable to find the net while the Billies began to expand their lead. Pleasant Hill's defense came to play, capitalized on a ton of takeaways. Here's Kyra Hill getting in on the action, putting up 2 points. Clean sweep for P. Hill on the night, 47-25 that final.
3A scores incoming. Siuslaw beats Lapine to improve to 13-10, and Harrisburg moves to 18-5 on the season. Douglas beats South Umpqua 81-43. The Lancers have 1 game left against Rogue River, and Coquille gets the 50-43 win over Glide. The 3A girls, Lapine with a 41-27 win over Siuslaw. Siuslaw looking for that elusive first win. Bandon with the 56-51 win over Monroe. Both Bandon and Monroe still mid-pack in the Valley Coast. Oak Ridge beats Reedsport 63-53.
Season finale for the Bandon girls. They finished 22-2 and 16-0 in Valley Coast play. We're still waiting on that final from Reedsport and Oak Ridge to come in as well. And after the break, it's that time of the night for Abby's Legendary Play of the Week, plus Oregon and Oregon State women's action. We'll have that for you when Roundball returns.
is going to be a lot of fun.
Kimmel's got late night
Yeah, I love coming here.
on lock.
Get up, come on, let's dance.
Watch me for an hour, and the other 23 are yours.
Jimmy Kimmel Live, weeknights on ABC.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
This is Marissa. She's a caregiver. This is Mrs. C. She's a character. This is Marissa prepping, pulling, washing, organizing, and offering encouragement. This is her getting out of the house. This is her laughing and ending her day with a hug. Become a caregiver at New Horizons. Go to nhcares.com.
The road can be a crazy place. Uh-oh! That's why Let's Drop Tires fixes brakes, steering, and more. And those guys don't. Keep driving. I'm just glad Let's Drop puts my safety first, so I can backseat drive with confidence.
Stop in for our Founders Celebration Sale and save up to $150 on select sets of Ford tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
Wake up with KEZI 9 News this morning, weekdays starting at 5 a.m., and you could win great local prizes all year long. February 12th, win tickets to the Florence Wine and Chowder Trail. Watch KEZI 9 News this morning and go to KEZI.com to enter. Play of the Week on KEZI 9 News is sponsored by Abby's Legendary Pizza. Now, the Roundball Wrap on KEZI 9 News.
Abby's Legendary Play of the Week. I'm letting you do the honors this week because literally the first thing you guys said to me when I came in was, Cam, you guys got to take a look. You got to take a look at this pass.
Yeah, I knew it as soon as it happened. It was my fourth and final stop of the night. And in the spirit of Super Bowl weekend, as we're about to approach it, let's take us to Corvallis High School Spartan Gymnasium. You saw it earlier. We'll show it to you again. Nalia Wagger, an absolute rocket. 3/4 of the way across the court, Taylor Brashfield. Nice job on completing this because the pass would have been for nothing. It
was accurate.
It's like a completion. The throw's great, but you got to complete the catch.
The accuracy is what...
She makes the layup. Corvallis wins, setting up a great rest of the season for the Spartans. Again, we got that Silverton matchup in 1 week.
We got to talk about Oregon State, though. The women in Salt Lake City, another huge weekend taking on the Utes. Donovan Hunter, the drive and kick to Lily Hansford for the corner three. Reagan Beers down low, tough all night, 3-point play. Talia von Olhoffen, can't say enough about her, to Tamia Gardner, for the long two before the half, and now Gardner to Hunter in the corner. Beers leads the way with 17 points. Oregon State, Nick, again, 58-44 over Utah.
Oregon was in Boulder taking on the 4th-ranked Buffaloes. First quarter, 5-point game. Chance Gray to Filipina Che with the fadeaway. 11 points, 8 rebounds on the night for Philly. Second quarter, Priscilla Williams, Grace Van Sluten, Chance Gray. Van Sluten led the way with 16. Ula Chamberlain had 13. Gray had 10. Not nearly enough, though. 90-57, that final. So we will flip it. Oregon State, Colorado, huge rematch. Obviously, Oregon State beat Colorado earlier. This one, though, at altitude in Boulder, huge matchup for them.
That was probably the best that I've ever seen Oregon State play, at least this season. I was in the house for that game, and Oregon had it firing on all cylinders. Can they do the same thing in the high elevation? We'll have to see. But this is an Oregon State team that can make some noise in the tournament.
We'll see.
It's a very good team.
We got men's basketball tomorrow. We'll have highlights for you then. For Cam, I'm Nick. Good night.